Assalamu alaikum. This is Tata Tronco Seiva. About to do a short, brief video on Sarabanda. This is due in part to one of my viewers that asked me if I could do a short video on Sarabanda. I told him I would, so here I am. I broke off briefly from something that I was doing in my other religion, Santeria, so I could take a little breather and do this video because I told the man that I would. So, like I said, today's video is about Sarabanda, but please keep in mind, I am not trying to give out any secrets. You can only go so deep into Palo Mayombe before you start giving out secrets. I'm not trying to do that. This is not that type of channel. If that's what you're here for, sorry. I mean, if I was certain that the viewers, the people that were going to view this video, were initiated into the Palo Mayombe religion, this video would be totally different. But that is not the case. And before going on, I want to tell people to be very mindful when it comes down to the comments. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to mess it up for the rest of them that are very interested in the religion by shutting off the comments. I want to leave the comments open. People got any questions, they want me to do a video on a certain topic, so forth and so on. So please, respect deserves respect. This ain't your cup of tea. Please just get off the channel and let the rest of us be. That being said, we're gonna have to adapt. I'm gonna try to say certain things without going into secrets. This religion has adapted for so long. This is the reason we survive. So we can still do the same thing. It's 2021, but we can still adapt just like our ancestors did. All right. Sarabanda is a very powerful and beautiful Mpungo. I myself was born from the energy of a Sarabanda cauldron, even though I am the son of Sasi. But I was born from that energy, that very beautiful, powerful energy. This is why I love and respect Sarabanda like you wouldn't believe. Now, I'll do a comparison so you can understand why Sarabanda is the foundation Palo Mayombe. I can compare him to Saint Peter. So for how Saint Peter is the foundation, the rock of the Christian religion, that is how important Sarabanda is to our religion. So I figured, I wanted to throw that out there. Sarabanda is the owner of all metal, including gold, silver, platinum. When people talk about metals, they think about metal, they forget about the gold and silver and platinum are also metals. They're not too common, that's why they're worth money, but they still metal. That's why if you want to do a spiritual, job with Sarabanda, I suggest you go to him in aspects to that part of your life so you can open up your financial paths. Most people in the religion, whether they don't know it, they probably don't know it. That's probably a little piece of information that's not being passed down. So, but they say that they do know it, they're neglecting this very powerful and beautiful entity here, because they normally tend to go to Mama Chola, which is nothing wrong with that. But imagine if you use Sarabanda, Mama Chola combined together. Imagine how great your financial path would be opened up. You know what I mean? That's something to think about. I mean, for those of you that have access to those two entities. Now, Sarabanda is the owner of all the weapons. First and foremost, because most weapons are made of metal. And second, Sarabanda is the god of war. Always has been, always will be. So those two go hand in hand. Now, another thing is that people forget, which is very important, for those of you that are going to have any type of surgery, it's in your best interest the proper thing to do, the necessary thing to do, is go visit somebody that has the cauldron of Sarabanda. If your godfather don't have it, I suggest you talk to your godfather, find someone that does, and the both of yous, not just you. Out of respect for your godfather and your munanso, both of yous go to the other munanso, and you take an offering to Sarabanda, and you do your petition to him. And I guarantee you, I 1,000% guarantee you that surgery will go so smooth. Hell, your recuperation time will be so much faster on top of that. So that's one of the few things that's a lot of people do not do that. So another important teaching, old school teaching, that's in the brink of just dying out, you have to teach your godchildren that Sarabanda is the gatekeeper of the seven worlds that we believe in. This is how fundamental he is to our religion. So not only are we just coming off from this place we call Entoto over to other dimensions, you know. So that's something to think about. Godparents, don't forget this special teaching, you know, pass that on, because like I said, it's in danger of just dying out, that teaching. All right, Sarabanda's colors is black or green, depending on the munanso. To me, it doesn't really matter. That's just small details here and there. Sarabanda this is another reason why Sarabanda is so fundamental. He is the owner of the embere, which is the machete. Now, like I said before, there's different types of ceremonies that need to be done. Your rite of passage in this religion, and for the most part, every single one of them require the embele. So, in essence, he is in every ceremony that's done. Another thing is, people forget, for the most part, most of the spiritual cauldrons are made from metal. So that means there's an essence of Sarabanda in there as well. There's a few that are their vessels are clay. There's even one particular very old one that comes in a burlap sack. Like I said, I'm not trying to give out secrets or whatever. Let's just concentrate on Sarabanda. So, but that's another important aspect that a lot of people forget about. So now are you seeing what I'm trying to tell you? How important Sarabanda really is? How fundamental he is to this religion? Now, like I explained before, I have to watch what I say. I'm not trying to intentionally give out any secrets, but Sarabanda, when you are creating his spiritual pot, first of all, it's a very complicated pot to do, but during the consecration of that pot, it takes a specific item, which I'm not going to divulge here. And if that specific item is not there during the concentration, that fundación, the fundamento, Sarabanda is not going to work like he's supposed to work. I'm sorry. Now, another thing that a lot of people do not even think about, and this does happen from time to time. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this religion. I'm trying to keep it real. That way, for those that are interested in the religion, before they go in a little further, from time to time, there would be individuals that would be engaged in wuangas, which is a spiritual warfare. Now, the smarter of the two participants will go to Sarabanda, which is the god of war, take him his offerings, and do their petition with him, so Sarabanda could give them a sweet victory over their enemy. I don't condone the stuff. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to sugarcoat. I'm just letting you know it does happen. Wangas always happen. People, when they feel, when they have these cauldrons, they feel like they're Superman. It shouldn't be that way, because, especially, let's just say we're talking about Sarabanda. Let's keep it with Sarabanda. When you are in possession of a cauldron with the essence, the spirit of Sarabanda, it is to do good. It is to help humanity. It is not to make you more macho, and it's not gonna make you a Superman. I mean, but a lot of people, I don't even know how the spirits even allowed them to be scratched to begin with, knowing the type of egos they have. And these are the type of people that they had bad egos before, and when they're in possession of something so great, let's just say, for example, Sarabanda, now instead of having a little 22 caliber rifle, handgun, you got a 50 caliber rifle. So these people will always be out there trying to test their powers. And yes, they do start wuangas, so spiritual wars. But the smart person will go straight to Sarabanda, give him his offering, do the petition, and ask for him to help him win the war. And I guarantee you, you do it from the heart, you do it the right way, you're gonna be the victor. Now, that right there is a little gem of information too. That right there, that's a secret that only the elders used to teach. Now, another thing is that people overlook. Sarabanda is also a great healer. Plenty of people have been and will continue to be healed through Sarabanda's great energy. You know, there's some negativity, like I explained before, but for the most part, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Like right now, please subscribe, share this video. Remember to keep be mindful of your comments. Right now, I have to go back to finish what I was doing in my other religion. It's late. I just decided to do this video for a viewer, which I'm not going to mention his name. You know, I respect people's privacy. So until next time, man, Sambi bless you and yours. Salam alaikum.